What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Saturday the 3rd of August, got confirmed to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, it's a new transfer episode. And finally, in the comments section below, what's your prediction for tomorrow's Community Shield game between Man City and Liverpool? Right, let's jump into the confirmed transfers, and first up, we have got a huge deal, one of the biggest of the summer, and that is Ninja joining Mixer. It's from Twitch for an undisclosed fee, and I'm not sure how long the contract is, but on a serious note, that is huge for gaming. Okay, now let's get started with the actual football transfers. And first up, we have got Ku. He joined Qatari side Al Gharafa from FC Augsburg, and it's a free transfer. Jackson Martinez has made his move to Portimonense in Portugal on a permanent basis now. It's also a free deal. That's from Chinese Super League side Guangzhou Evergrande. Dani Alves has joined Sao Paulo in Brazil from Paris Saint-Germain, again a free transfer, and he's on a contract until December 2022. And it's the first time in 17 years that he'll play his club football back in Brazil. Next up we have got Hinteregger. He joined Frankfurt on a permanent basis now from Augsburg, and they paid €12 million to sign him. He's on a 5-year contract, and he's been at the club since January on loan. Then we have got Luca Bacchio. He featured yesterday as a done deal, but it's all confirmed now to Hertha Berlin. It's from Watford for €20 million, and it's on a contract until 2024. I'm going to try and pronounce this next one, and I think it's Jean-Philippe Gobamon. Again, if I say the name wrong, I do apologise, I'll try and learn it. But he is joining Everton from FC Mainz. It's believed to be around a €30 million fee, and he'll be a replacement for Idrissa Gueye, who joined PSG. He's undergoing a medical today on Friday, so yesterday for you guys. Another player having a medical for the Toffees is going to be Moise Kean. He's joining from Juventus for £30 million or around that mark, and the main thing for Everton is the simple fact that Juventus, they don't have a buyback option. Instead, they do get the option to match any bids that do come in for Moise Kean in the future, so he may return to Juve, but it won't be a cut price deal. A transfer that finally got announced on Thursday night after a long time of waiting basically is Nicolas Pepe's move to Arsenal. The details is from Lille for £72 million, and it's on a 5-year contract. And he's broken a lot of records because he's Arsenal's record signing, the most expensive sale in Liga history, Lille's record sale, and he's now the most expensive African player of all time. Then we've got one for Newcastle, and it's going to be Saint-Maximin. He's joining from Nice in France, and he's arrived for his medical. The fee is set to be around £16.5 million, but it could rise to 20 mil after add-ons, and he's signing a 6-year contract. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see how he plays and performs for them, but he can be a very exciting player to watch, but then other games he can be very frustrating. Fabrizio Romano is saying despite reports suggesting that Radamel Falcao is going to Galatasaray, he's instead staying at Monaco. The 33-year-old is set to snub a move to the Super League, but is thought however to be open to offers from Chinese Super League clubs in January. And I think the CSL transfer window itself is closed now, so if he does move to there, it'll have to be a winter deal, and he'll be at Monaco for at least a few more months. And next up, we've got a very interesting one again from Sport this time. The SM Barca have agreed a loan with an option to buy with an unnamed Premier League club, and that's for the transfer of Felipe Coutinho. And his agent said it about a month or so ago now that he wouldn't sign for a rival of Liverpool out of respect for the club, so I'm interested to see where that would be. It does seem they're actively trying to sell Coutinho. Now, it could be potentially to help the move for Neymar, we'll have to wait and see how that one pans out. But for Coutinho, the move hasn't really worked out. Belgium international midfielder Rajan Nainggolan will rejoin Cagliari on loan, that's from Inter, and the report for that one is from Calcio Mercato. He surpassed requirements at the San Siro under Antonio Conte, and he's only been there for 1 year after joining from Roma. And he could have a medical today on Friday, so for you guys on Saturday, it might already be confirmed. There was some interest there from Fiorentina, but he wanted to return to Cagliari, and I believe Inter and Cagliari have done business already this summer with the signing of Nicolo Barella. And next up, according to Gazzetta dello Sport, They're saying that Arsenal have made a bid to loan Juventus and Italian defender Daniele Rugani for 2 seasons. His chance of first team football may be very limited next season, obviously especially the incoming of De Ligt. So a move to Arsenal to help shore up the defence, it might be a good option. And now moving on according to Sky Sports, they're saying Brighton have agreed on a £22 million deal to sign Bristol City defender Adam Webster. He's currently on his way to Brighton to undergo a medical before thrashing out personal terms. Now, I'm not sure if he's considered as a potential replacement for Dunk, who could be going to Leicester, and that could also depend on the Harry Maguire deal. Sky are also saying that Crystal Palace are in talks to sign Victor Camarasa from Real Betis for around €15 million. He spent last season on loan to Cardiff in the Premier League, so has 1 year experience in the English division. Angel Correa has rejected AS Monaco and agreed to join AC Milan, but the Rossoneri now need to agree a fee with Atletico Madrid, as according to Gianluca Di Marzio. Reports last week suggested a €50 million or €55 million deal could be struck, and potentially now the incoming of Rafael Leao. I'm not sure if it may happen. Again, we'll have to wait and see. The Daily Mirror are saying that Harry Maguire is desperate to join Manchester United and he wants Leicester to accept the latest bid made for him, which is believed to be £70 million plus 10 mil in add-ons. Leicester though want 90 mil plus 5 mil, and he was left out of Leicester's squad for Friday's friendly against Atalanta. And Soccer Link are saying Manchester United are set to meet with the agent of Kalidou Koulibaly. It's set to take place later this week to discuss a potential move, and the player is open to it. And considering United only have Europa League football this season, if they can have a transfer window sign the likes of Dybala, obviously it'd be part of a Lukaku deal, and Koulibaly, that'd be extremely good. Goal.com are saying during Juventus and Manchester United's meeting regarding the Lukaku and Dybala swap, the potential transfer of Mario Mandzukic was also discussed. The Croatian international has been linked to the likes of a return to Bayern Munich and even a move to Borussia Dortmund, so he probably is for sale this summer and he has got a lot of interest there. Don Ballon are saying Barca are considering whether to abandon their pursuit of Neymar and instead look to sign Ajax man David Neres, and apparently the Brazil international has been recommended by Barca's new boy Frenkie de Jong, who's a former teammate. Malcolm's transfer to Zenit is pretty much imminent at this point, and they could replace with Neres or again use the money to put towards Neymar. And next up, according to Marca, they are reporting that Real Madrid have reignited their interest in Donny van de Beek, and he's seen as an alternative to Paul Pogba. The France international and World Cup winner though does remain Zidane's first choice, while Tottenham's Christian Eriksen is another name to be mentioned. And according to a journalist called Marcelo Belchler, he is saying that Ajax have accepted an offer from Real for Donny van de Beek. Calcio Mercato suggests that Napoli have set their sights on PSV attacker Hirving Lozano after missing out on primary target Nicola Pepe to Arsenal. The talks between the Italian giants and Lozano's agent Mino Raiola have progressed well in the last 24 hours, with a final deal set to be finalised. He would be a very exciting addition to their squad, and a couple days ago or yesterday they were linked to move to Wilfried Zaha as well. And now moving on according to Bild, the SN ex-Bayern and former France international Franck Ribéry is set to join a club in either Qatar or Saudi Arabia. The 36-year-old left the Allianz Arena at the end of last season and is available on a free, and he had been linked to a move to Eintracht Frankfurt. He completed his medical checkup on Thursday ahead of his move to the Middle East, but the team hasn't been announced just yet. And the same outlet Bild in Germany are saying that Tottenham and Atletico have officially expressed their interest in Borussia Mönchengladbach defender Matthias Ginter. He is currently valued at around £30 million on the transfer market, but for both clubs, they want to pay just under that. Various sources are saying Romelu Lukaku has agreed personal terms with Juventus on a contract worth €9 million a season. And the other player involved in the transfer, of course, is Dybala, and Sky Italy are saying Sarri's view on the Argentina international is the same as the Juventus board. They want to sell him because they see Lukaku as a better partner for Cristiano Ronaldo. And now we have got a lot of stories and a very interesting Thursday regarding Leroy Sané and a potential move to Bayern Munich. So the day started off with an article from Kicker, and they're suggesting that Sané has agreed to join the Bundesliga club on a 4 or 5 year contract with a transfer fee expected to exceed €100 million. Fabrizio Romano said that Bayern are in advanced talks to sign the 23-year-old, and Bild are saying Bayern have submitted their first official offer. It's to Man City and Leroy Sané, but a transfer fee is yet to be agreed. The Bundesliga champions are ready to make the German international their highest earner at 20 million euros a year, taking the fee and salary somewhere around the 200 million euro mark. But then after all this news started flowing out, Bayern released an official club statement. It basically said the report suggesting Sané had decided to join the club are incorrect, but pretty much every single outlet is still saying that Sané to Bayern, it will happen. And for example, one of those outlets is Kicker, because they stayed with their story saying he will join the club, but reports from England, from the Telegraph and Manchester Evening News, are saying that City are demanding a fee of 150 million euros, which would make him the second biggest transfer of all time. AS are saying Real Madrid forward Gareth Bale will make no moves to find a new club before the transfer deadline. The Welsh international is not in manager Zinedine Zidane's plans, but Real is struggling to find a club prepared to pay both a transfer fee and match his wages. Obviously, the move to the CSL broke down at the last second and he seemed to be very frustrated by it, but now he could be staying put. And next up, according to Telemadrid, they're saying Atletico Madrid have tabled a renewed bid of 50 million euros to land playmaker James Rodriguez. And bear in mind, Real want to keep him because of the injury to Asensio, so a deal could be pretty tough. Now, a player that featured just a couple of minutes ago is going to be Harry Maguire, and it turns out his transfer is pretty much all but a done deal now, and it's all subject to a medical. United have agreed a fee with Leicester for the England international, and it's a world record fee for a defender. Some sites or some outlets saying £80 million, others are saying as high as 85 mil. My guess is he'll have his medical very, very soon, if not already, and the transfer should be announced as soon as possible. But the thing that people I'm seeing on Twitter are talking about is he going to be worth 80 mil? Is it a waste of money? It's a very difficult one to look at, because I think one thing that taught me a lot about transfers really is Van Dijk's move to Liverpool. I'm not just saying as a Liverpool fan, but if you look at the tweets and stuff when we announced him for 75 mil, pretty much everyone was like, lol, why are you paying that amount for him, blah, blah. It's all relevant to how much the team needs a player. Like United's defence, it was abysmal last year, and the likes of Harry Maguire coming in, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, it makes the defence a lot better. And because United were desperate for a centre-back, it makes it very easy for Leicester to demand a higher fee, which obviously they have got. So you've got to give them time to play before judging a transfer just off a transfer fee. And obviously time will tell. In a year's time, we'll probably be able to work out if it's a good deal or if they could have spent it elsewhere. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and pressing the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer upload. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.